My name is Zephyra. I am 8 years old, and I live with my big brother. We live on the shore of a vast ocean. Our house is very small. It is like a tiny shell tossed onto the sand. The sound of the waves is always with us. It is the music of our life. My brother is 15. He is all I have. He is my entire world. He works hard at a small shop nearby. He doesn't earn much money, but it is enough. We live peacefully, side by side. Every night, he teaches me. He lights a small lamp. He shows me how to write the letters. He teaches me how to read the words. His hands, though rough from work, are gentle when they guide my pencil. My brother has one big dream. He wants me to be a teacher. He wants me to teach other poor kids. Children who cannot afford school. He wants me to be a bright sun for them. But school fees are like a very high mountain. We cannot climb it yet. One warm afternoon, we walked home. We carried the groceries. We walked by the big school ground. I saw the children there. They were laughing. They looked happy and free. It was like seeing a beautiful, colorful garden. I looked up at my brother. I did not know how much he struggled. He never let the sadness touch me. I only knew he always kept his promises. Brother, I asked, can I go there? Can I learn with them? A drop of tears came from his eye. It was like the first dew of the morning, shining before it falls. He smiled, but the tear was there. Sure, my cute sister, he said softly. I will send you to school too. From that day on, everything changed. He quit his job at the shop. He found work at a factory. The work was heavy and brutal. He lifted heavy bricks. He carried big sacks of cement. It was back-breaking labor. But he earned more money. He sent me to school. A small one, but it was a school. Every morning, he walked me to the entrance gate. He kissed my forehead. His kiss was warm and quick. He said, "Go, my little sister, and study a lot. Never become like me. Never let other poor kids become like me." At night, he helped me with my lessons. Even when his whole body was tired, his mind was focused on my book. Life went on like this. Every Sunday was our day. We went back to the ocean shore. We walked along the wet sand. I always grabbed his middle finger. It was my anchor. The waves came in and went out. Our life was still hard, like a rough journey. But his love was a shelter from all the harsh wind. Then, one day, the sky turned black. A powerful storm hit us. It roared like a hungry monster. The wind was a giant hammer. It broke almost every home. Our house cracked open. Water rushed in. It destroyed everything. A terrible flood followed. People were trapped on their roofs. We were dying of hunger and cold. We sat on our roof. We waited for help. Hours passed. No one came. People started to catch the fish that swam with the floodwaters. My brother caught 2. We ate them raw. We slept on the cold, shaking roof. The night felt like a frozen, endless river. 2 days later, the rescue team came. We were safe. But many people did not survive the cold. They were shifted to a new, safe place. My brother had a fever. A small fire started inside his body. He said, "It will go soon." In the new place, he had to find work again. He worked at a construction site. He was a laborer, lifting heavy loads. But my school never stopped. He was my sturdy, unmoving mountain. As I moved to higher classes, my lessons became harder. My brother could no longer teach me at night. His knowledge ended. But his spirit never failed. He just smiled bigger. He was proud of my growth. Year after year, I passed my exams with good scores. Then came the biggest chance. I was accepted at a university far away. My brother insisted I go. He called it our biggest opportunity. Leaving my broken house felt hard. The house was small, but it was full of memories. It was the only earth I knew. The next morning, my brother packed my small bag. He walked with me to the bus stop. My eyes filled with tears. I hugged him tight. He was so thin now. I got on the bus. I saw him standing there, waving until the bus was just a dot on the road. At the hostel, I missed him every night. I kept his photo close. He was smiling wide in the picture. Before sleeping, I prayed to God. I asked God to keep my brother strong and healthy. Years passed quickly. My final exams were close. Just 2 months more, and I would be a successful teacher. But I had no money left. I wrote him a letter. I asked him to send money. I wrote that his little sister was going to be a great teacher soon. The money never came. I used my friend's savings. But I passed the exam. I became a successful teacher at a big university. That same day, I left everything. I rushed back to my village. I wanted to surprise my brother. I held my achievement like a trophy. I entered our old house. I called his name. Silence. Then I saw him. He was lying on our small cot. Motionless. He had a faint, gentle smile on his face. I froze. He was holding two things close to his chest. One hand held the letter I sent him, the one asking for money. The other hand held a small stack of bills. The money he had earned for me. My scream filled the house. It was a cry of pure, bitter pain. It was the sound of my soul breaking apart. The only person who had ever saved me, my strong anchor, was gone. He had died in silence. He worked to the very last breath to keep his promise. I still keep his smiling photo with me. I became the teacher he wanted me to be. But I am more than that. I teach children who cannot afford school fees. Whenever I see a poor child, I always help them. Because I know their story. Their struggle is like ours. They are like young, fragile saplings fighting to grow tall in a dark, forgotten forest. This is not only my story. This is the story of thousands of bright, brave children. They have so much light inside them. But poverty is a heavy, dark cloud that keeps their light hidden from the world. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you so much for listening to my story.